have that right there. That's pretty. Oh, goodness gracious. The blood of the morning moon. I just wanted to double check that it actually was the fucking full moon, because could you imagine? I didn't say there was a full moon, but I was like, this is the morning moon. Like, I know we're in the full moon. Like, could you imagine if I was like a fucking week off? I would have looked like a tool, but I kind of be used to looking like an idiot, so it's okay with me. I just heard blood has been shed. To me, that seems like that's a little harsh to work with, but I mean, whew, there's harsh energy out there right now, I guess. Fuck. Okay. So if you are new, if you know me, if you're old, whatever, doesn't matter. I'm Whitney. This is what I do. I channel energy like some type of weird channeling freak. And this moon, I believe it's, I don't know. Oh yeah, before Mercury goes retrograde. So no, before Mercury goes direct again. I think Pluto, I don't know, something. My sister's an astronomer. She always tries to tell me what the fuck is going on. And I can't ever remember it because I'm so dyslexic and like I can't remember planets sometimes. So I think there's something going on with Pluto, and Pluto moved and he hadn't moved for like ever. And then he jumped back into Capricorn, and it was so fucked because it was like, recently there's like unfinished business. Okay. I think that's what unfinished business. And you know, those ghosts come back to fucking make some shit right. That's all I'm saying. And, I think some shit's got to be made right. Okay. And, is that what this is about? Blood has been shed. I don't know what that means. Spirit's always so goddamn vague with me when they try to tell me, oh, what's going on? Do you actually know something? Hey, don't take it back, Virgo. I didn't see that. Do you know what I'm talking about? This Pluto thing? I think it's been in Capricorn for like ever. And then it went to move into Aquarius, and then it jumped, like it moved into Aquarius. It did a little dance and then went back into Capricorn and for like a couple weeks. And it's so weird that it did that. It's like, I don't know, man, it's an astronomer's like mystery. You know, those fucks, they love the mysteries, right? Like Jesus. Anything that the planets do, they know about. So, and then with the morning moon, okay, we got strength. It is a full moon Friday. Yeah, your phone was having a problem writing that. I wonder why. Like, it's not like it's like energy that we can't look up, you know, so that's really weird. Take note of that. That's what I mean. This Pluto thing is fucking weird. Like, it's weird. It's something that it doesn't happen very often. So when it does, people take like huge notice about it to be like, did you notice Pluto? Because it's not even mentioned as like a planet anymore. But I mean, at least they, you know, keep it around. That's kind of nice. What? That is creepy. Oh my God. Oh my, is it me? I'm on Wi-Fi, and it's only because I think I'm almost out of data. I should have got more data. If I'm freezing, it's totally because of me. And I went through 100 gigs of data in like 3 weeks uploading these videos. I can't fucking believe how much data I go through. And I just didn't want to buy more. So I'm on my cheap Wi-Fi right now. And well, it's not mine. It's somebody that lives in the building because I refuse to buy Wi-Fi. Okay, so yeah, something's going on with fucking Pluto, okay? And that's this like unfinished business thing, okay? So the demon cards wanted to come out and they channel energy very well, okay? So we got the Ten of Swords. This is the ending of something that's been hanging around. Oh my God, Bifron's come out. Okay, this motherfucker, okay, for one, he teaches planetary science, okay? And for another one, he actually, he lights corpses, lights above their graves, so their bodies and souls may be, and then he moves the bodies around and the souls. He's fucking malevolent, okay? He's hilarious. He just moves people around that have no idea what's going on. Okay, so I feel like this obviously, a lot of these demons are astronomers. They channel the energy. So we're going to just kind of go with this here. This Ten of Swords, okay, we have 2 demons out here that both build towers, okay, and destroy what others have built, which is super weird because there's like 80 of them in this deck. So to have 2 that do the same thing on the table, also very weird. Take note of that. Because whatever's coming through right now, I didn't even really want to do, okay? I was like, I just want to watch a Christmas movie and drink, a hot chocolate. And they're like, put some goddamn lipstick on and do a fucking blood moon reading. And I was like, okay, I can do that for you. Chill out. So this was like, this is meant to be, okay? If there's anybody here, if there isn't, it doesn't even matter because this was meant to be. Okay. So we have, I'm not going to turn my data on because I don't want it to run out. And if I'm freezing, like I said, I am very sorry. Okay. Some things are not going to be some things I heard aren't going to want to be said in the ether. So if I do freeze up, it could be things that they don't want said necessarily out loud, but they want other things said out loud. So your enemies that have been around you during this last cycle, okay, these demons have come in to build you something new or to help you build something new, okay? Because the enemies have been so close to you and now they kind of realize, okay, like we're going to use this energy. We're going to use the devil energy of Capricorn because our enemies are not leaving us alone. They just keep following us and following us. Every dimension we go through and every dream we go through, they're just there chasing us around. And you're like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I told you to leave me alone and you're not leaving me alone. I don't understand. I literally my sister said she played Nicky 9 Doors with these 2 bitches, okay, that were following behind her on the devil's door. And when she knocked, they weren't paying attention. She ran and they walked right up the stairs to the devil as he opened up the door. Okay, I think it's something along the lines of that shit. People who are stalking you, who won't leave you alone, who won't let energy move on. Those are all people that are stuck. It's like, it's kind of like, what's the Spawn, I guess. That's what I'm getting, Spawn. And when they go to like hell, no, it's not hell, but it's like that underworld, that where he wakes up, that weird world, I'm guessing, where it's raining all the time. Kind of looks like wherever The Crow is filmed, okay? It's like you get stuck there, right? I don't know why they're showing me that, but I feel like that's that Ten of Swords. Like somebody's going to get switched souls, perhaps, so their body is still going to be here, but their soul gets taken away. That's super creepy. I don't know what the fuck that's about. And that's one of your enemies. I just saw one of your enemies like losing their tongue, so they can't even speak. So whatever it is that they've been saying about you, it's like the demons have spoke, okay? And they kind of decide, what is going to happen if they're involved. And so many people involve demons for like no fucking reason. And they're like, seriously, I got to show up because you're summoning me. Like, fuck you. I don't need to be here, right? Do your own dirty work yourself, right? And then they come through with like some type of sacrifice. And like that sacrifice is usually a soul. Okay. So I believe that somebody sacrificed your soul. And that's why I said it's a sacrifice has already been done. The blood has already been shed. This has already happened. And now it's like everybody's got to meet their repercussions. You know what I mean? That reaper comes and says, listen, all right, now you got to explain to me why you fucking did all this, right? Just like somebody who goes on trial. Right? They got caught. Now they got to explain why they did it. Or they can just fucking stay quiet while everybody else fucking makes the trial for them, right? They decide, just depends how guilty they are. And it depends how cowardly they are too, right? Because there are some people who will admit what they did. Okay. And there are other people who will swear up and down until they're black and blue and dead, saying they never did anything to you. When you know that they did, you physically watch them fuck with you and they're going to lie to you because they just can't tell the truth. Some people just can't fucking admit when they're wrong. They can't admit what they did. They can't admit that they're the lower person, right? And like, I get it, and I don't agree with that because the lovers here, it kind of seems like you might have been betrayed by somebody that you trusted, somebody that you were fucking, right? Somebody that you were with, somebody that shouldn't have burned the bridge, you know, and did something to you. Causes murder and bloodshed. I don't even know if I've read this demon before because I don't think Galacia Labolas has come out before. Oh yeah, I've read him before. Causes murder and bloodshed. Tells of things to come. Causes the love of friends or enemies. Can make one invisible. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. This is this bloodshed. I'm talking about this murder. It's like somebody did something and it was the love of a friend and they turned stone cold enemy. They became invisible on you. That's really fucking creepy. That makes me think that they were like following you around and shit. Like, especially if you got a fucking iPhone, man, turn your location services off. Holy fuck. Don't have that shit on. Anybody can find you if your location services are on. Okay? Like, fuck your phones if you lose them. I'm sorry, but really? You're going to go try and find that? Fuck no. Okay? Don't have, like, nudie pictures on your phone. Don't have anything on your phone that where you feel like if you lose it, you're going to lose your whole life. Put that shit on, like, a computer. You know, the ones you actually plug in? Like, those big-ass boxy motherfuckers? I mean, I don't even know if I trust laptops at this point in time. Okay? It just depends how much you want your stuff controlled, contained. I don't know. You figure that one out yourself. Okay. Wheel of Fortune with Temperance. Ooh, Amy. I fucking love Amy. Amy is one of my favorite demons in the entire world. Don't ask me why. It's just a thing that I have with Amy. And, okay, Wheel of Fortune with the 7 of Wands. I'm like, okay, so something is being turned on this murder, okay, on this death that they did, that somebody they had to appear bigger than you, they had to appear stronger than you, and they took something and they fucking took their little bite, you know what I mean, and they left you hanging. And Spirit doesn't like that. And I don't blame them. They don't leave people hanging like that. That's not fucking respectful. There's no reason for it, right? And people just hurt people. And Six of Pentacles, right? Again, this astrology, right? Where it's like, I think Amy is coming in because the universe is revealing something to you once Pluto goes direct. Once it moves and it moves into Aquarius and it stays there because it plans to stay there for like 20 years or some shit like that. Okay. Which is gonna piss people off for a very long time. That Aquarius, what up, Pam? Okay. That Aquarius takes the lead. And with Pluto, they aren't going to like that because it's going to make Pluto talk a lot and it's going to make connections come back together. Pluto's going to do shit, right? And that's, a lot of the collective have been waiting for this moment because a lot of us have been severely held back, right? And there's nothing we really do about it. It's like all these other people are taking up the spots and leaving us with garbage, right? So the Six of Pentacles says that you get that back, right? That Temperance comes in and clears the energy, grounds everything, and makes the wrong things right again. And it seems like because of how hard you worked, this is a serious reading, Pam. Okay, you don't even know what you just walked into. I'm so fucking glad you're here. I haven't had anybody in the chat that I've known for like, I don't know, a couple of weeks. Feels like anyways. Probably since the last time you were in the fucking chat, which I've gone live like a million times, lady. Where the heck have you been? I'm just kidding. I'm not violent or anything. I'm actually feeling quite well. Me too. Whoa. Okay, hold on here. We got quite a little bit on the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, you do. That's okay, though. Ah! You little multitasker, you. Okay, so we got a little bit of shit going on here. So on the bottom of the deck, it seems like somebody didn't know that they were going to be unsuccessful. Like I don't think they really realized that people come back from the dead, you know, like people can rise from the dead. They can come back. And no matter how hard you try, right? Sometimes people just don't die. Sometimes people are supposed to be here. And it's almost like they didn't realize that. They didn't see you coming. They didn't see the ultimate, in their eyes, betrayal because you kind of like a straight shooter, I guess. You're a teacher in some way and people need you. And if people need you and someone was trying to get rid of you or somebody did get rid of you in like some secret heist to kill you or some shit like that in some other lifetime, that was like in the wrong. And like, don't be surprised if something changes for you, like drastically, like you go from doing one thing to something completely fucking different. And that's because you were like held back in the swimming pool for the babies and you're a full blown person. Like you should be in the lakes, the rivers, the pools, like, why are you in a baby pool? Like, what the fuck? You know, it's like that. I don't like that. That's dangerous to me because somebody misused magic. Okay, and they betrayed you. Obviously, we know that. But they were a friend. So I don't know if they were a friend, a lover. The thing is, lovers doesn't always have to mean like lovers, right? It could be a tag team. It could be two people, right? And to be betrayed because of magic? This person just didn't like you. They wanted something. You know, when those people, they use you. To get what they want, Queen of Wands. And you think they love you, Queen of Cups, and you turn into the fool that has to realize the hard way. Which really fucking sucks. Because you don't usually see that. Justice is here with judgment, though. Let me tell you. So my desk is so sticky with this sweater because this laminate's coming off. Oh, I tried to get sandpaper today and I freaking couldn't find any. It just loves to grab onto this sweater. Anyways, like I almost feel like whatever is happening with this energy, like, I mean, they say like you come back from like, you know, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime to settle beefs. People don't even fucking know what beef is. Like, I love that song, but they don't fucking know. They don't know what it's like to be betrayed by somebody that you're sleeping in the same bed with, right? Betrayed by somebody you fucking pushed out of your pussy. Like, people don't know. They think that their friend from high school that took their shirt, that's betrayal because it was their favorite cardigan. That's not fucking betrayal. That's not beef. Okay? That's like, again, somebody hits you on the playground. This is real life, okay? And no wonder the demons wanted to talk, because like somebody just doesn't understand what we're here for. And I think they're going to figure it out pretty fucking soon, what we're dealing with. People think that they can't lose all their money. They think they can't go broke. They think they can't go bankrupt. They think they can't lose everybody. They think everyone's going to love them forever. And that's very funny. And it's a very peculiar way to live your life, right? Because to think you're amazing forever, like, really? No. You're getting old news probably faster than what you even realize, right? And now there's this like fucking fake like Robin Williams guy going around or whatever, Uncle Pappy. And I swear to God, the guy looks fucking identical to Robin Williams. Like, and then he does impressions of Robin Williams that sound identical. He's like a skinnier version of Robin. And it's like, does anybody really even die? And then when they die, okay, they say they don't like this life anymore. They don't want to be popular anymore. They don't want to be this. They don't want to be that. Fuck Hollywood, blah, blah, blah. They kill themselves off. Then they become Uncle Pappies and create Instagram accounts because they can't be lost. They can't be nobody. Like, that sucks. Like, my favorite time of my life was when I was nobody. No social media, no reason to look at my phone, nothing. But like, in order to do this, I have to be present, which is weird for me because I don't do that. I'm not a put the camera in your face and kind of start talking. This is as far as I go. Like, the camera's like 2 feet away from me. I can't do closer than that. I can't just hold my phone up and talk. I get very weirded out by that shit, right? So it's like, but who knows what's going to happen in the future? Like, I never thought that I would talk at all, let alone now doing this. So you never know what's going to happen to you because somebody falls off the platform, right? So then you can have your turn. People have been sitting in line and standing in places for way too long, and it has to move because energy is getting pissed off. That's why Pluto's like, okay, I'm just letting you guys know I'm making this move. I'm going to do it, but I'm going to come back and just give you guys a second because this is going to be something big. Right? And it's going to be different for everybody. And it's going to take fucking a piss long time to happen for everybody. But for those that were selfishly massacred by people that they trusted, right? They get their opportunities to rise again. Why shouldn't they? Why shouldn't they? The fucking losers winning, and fuck you people that think that you get to win all the time, like, and get everything. Like, you only got, for the most part, a lot of the winners in your life, they only got there because they cheated. Mommy and daddy paid some extra money, pulled a couple strings, they say, got little Britney in front of everybody. But, I mean, fuck what mommy and daddy did for Britney, because a lot of these people that got put in positions that weren't supposed to be there, right, didn't have the experience you had, even at the same age. Because for some reason, people believe that we're all the same. Right? We're all the same shit. We're all the same. Okay. We all eat the same. No, we fucking don't. There's a huge difference with a lot of us. Huge. And to say we're all here in the same boat all together is malarkey. Okay. Because yeah, we're all here, but it doesn't mean that we're all going through the same fucking thing. Doesn't mean we're all in the same category. Yeah, no, bitch. I'm in like a 6-foot aluminum. You're in a yacht. That's different, bitch. Don't fucking say we got the same life. Like, no, right? So the losers get to come back. Honestly, I did some work in Tofino back in the day in British Columbia. And Tofino is where it's like the end of the island. And a lot of like, they didn't have roads until like 86. So they had a lot of like import-outport just with ships. And so many people died there that I was staying at the Eucalypt, which is like kind of just beside it. The amount of dead people that were there is Like, no wonder it has to stay small. Like, some places have to stay small because of the amount of energy that's there out of, I swear I must have picked up. I think I picked up one of my souls from there that was really fucking pissed off that I didn't make it, right? Because somebody wasn't paying attention and there was no lighthouse on the shore or some shit, like I was promised something and then obviously I died and didn't get it. That kind of shit, I swear, you line up with those people, you see them in real life and you just hate them. And there's nothing you can do about it because it's not about this life. It's about something else. And then you meet other people, right? That you have fucking no idea who they are. And they like brighten your day. And you're like, oh my God, I feel like I know that motherfucker for 20 years because you fucking did. But new suit, new tie, new boots, who dis, like we all change and like can't be the same people, even though we could be coming back looking the same way every time, which is why we recognize one another, right? That's the weird, crazy part of it is like some of us, I don't think we look very different, even as males and females. Because when you think about it, like if I shaved my head and like grew a goatee, I could look like a pretty hot looking dude. Like I'm not that feminine looking, but with my long hair and shit, maybe I am. I don't know. What does a dude look like? Right? I mean, quite frankly, I find a lot of pretty guys attractive, but my version of pretty look like me. Probably some fugly looking guys, right? But I don't know. I think they're good looking. My mother thinks differently. She tries to set me up with people and I'm like, Mom? Like, I know it's all about like what's in the heart. But really, I'm not shallow or anything. Don't get me wrong, but like, I have like a little bit of standards, like just a little bit. So shallow though, so shallow. So shall it be. I'm not just gonna give in to somebody because I'm single. No. No. Hey Pam, are you single? I feel like you are. We don't talk about our single lives, though, so I wouldn't know. Oh. Okay, maybe you are single. I think you are. I love being single. I'm not going to lie. Not that I don't miss the old. Yeah, okay, I thought so. There's some things I miss about being single, but hey, Virgo, you're still there. You have a stalker? That doesn't surprise me. A lot of us do. And a lot of my stalkers are women. And I know, that's weird, right? They always think I swing both ways. And I'm like, girl, no. I mean, I love women. I love judging them in a good way, But no, I don't get down and dirty with the old V-neck. Okay, here we go. Let's see what else is going on in this world. This cat card has been coming out a lot. People that are connecting with who they are. Wow, this is really fucking weird. We got cat and animal instincts, and they're both basically animal instinct cards. So that's fucking weird. Follow your noses for the call. Get ready. Hey. There is no age, size, or limitations on somebody that gets stalked, my friend. 60 or not, nobody cares about that shit. So always watch your back, Virgo. Always, all right? Okay. What's going on here? Oh, God, my nose is getting itchy. All right, Virgo sun, you got to know this. When my nose gets itchy, something quite big is coming through. It's that witch's nose thing, And I can't control it, and it makes my eyes water. And no, I'm not doing it on purpose. Oh, fuck. Something's weird here. Okay. I really didn't know which direction we were going in with these cards because the horror oracle can go in any direction, and it's terrifying. So we're kind of going in an easy direction here because somebody's following their instincts with something. And a feminine energy. I don't know. It's making me look at this woman. I don't know if you look like her. I don't know if you do. You might look like her, but I'm looking at this lady right here. I don't know why, but this is the lady I'm looking at. You might have a lot of cats, but that's not even necessary. There's like a commitment happening here. A commitment. A partnership. Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe you got your resume out there or something like that. You might have your resume out there. Yeah. I've had a weird fucking week. Okay. Trust me. I'm with you ladies. Okay. There's something happening. They're called. They're like, look at this card, Whitney. And I'm like, what the fuck you making me look at here, bro? It says call right there. See? Text call. And they keep making me look at this card, which is the scream card, okay, which is the call. I don't know if you're going to get a phone call. Like I said, you could have your resume out there. Okay. And this is a sick deal. This is like, there's been, like, whatever it is you're choosing to do out there to be happier, there's like a group waiting for you. And they're kind of like, I kind of see these people as like conspiracy people. Okay. They kind of, I don't know. They kind of, maybe they're, okay. Now I'm getting, everybody knows Jelly Roll. Everybody. Okay. That guy only hires people he knows. And he was like talking about tour and he's like, I've known everybody on this tour for more than a decade. And I'm like, yeah, no doubt you have, like, no doubt. People, he ain't taking no resumes, you know what I'm saying? He's taking phone calls. So maybe that's what it is. Like, maybe somebody knows you and they're just going to be like, you know what? I know somebody for this job. And, like, it's a sick deal. Like, I keep looking at this Cujo card and because it says illness, right? But if you think about it, for one, the people who own the farm win the lottery. Okay, for one. Sick deal, by the way. And also, illness. Sick, right? It doesn't always have to be as... And it landed with healthy choices. That's why I kind of had to get some other cards, because I'm like, I don't really know how this is going. Because this could be awful, or it could be really good. Like, and it's happening quick. So, I don't know, and it's an upheaval transformation fast, and you are fated for it. It's yours in the bag. It's yours in the bag. Like, I don't even, like, you have to obviously try for something, but it's one of those things that you try for and you don't really think you're gonna get, and then you do, and you're like, okay, that's really weird. Like this one time, my sister went on a date with this guy. And the hockey game was on, so you got to fill out this ballot if you drank, like, I don't know, the Leafs beer. I don't know. There was a certain beer you had to drink. And so she was drinking it. And he was drinking it. And so the lady gave her the ballot or whatever. And she's like, are you not going to fill it out? Then he spills beer all over it. She's like, jackass. And then he's like, well, whatever. I'm not going to fill it out anyways. I'm not going to win. And she goes, well, fuck it. I'll fill it out. So she like dried it off and everything, put her name on it, put it in the ballot. Bitch, she won. And like she came home with Leafs tickets. And I'm like, you dirty bitch. Like, how the fuck? And she goes, well, he cursed it on himself. So I got the tickets. She did. Some people are Bon, and they never, that's what his name was, don't go for anything. They just automatically assume they're not going to win. Their name's not going to get pulled because there's a million fucking names in there and blah, blah, blah. You know, it's probably going to be rigged and, you know, and it's just like, you just don't believe in magic because if it was meant for you, your name's going to get pulled. And you know how I know that this was meant for you? So I worked at this place and they used to send, every month. I worked there for 6 years and never got employee of the month. Okay. Whitney, high five. Yeah. Never got employee of the month. So I was never entitled to go to this camp. They called it Camp Corona, where all the restaurants went and just drank for like 48 hours straight, stayed in these cabins, this kids camp that was shut down. It was fucking awesome. He drank margaritas and Coronas all day and ate fajitas for dinner. It was amazing. Okay. But Whitney never won employee of the month. So Whitney could never go. Never even got a chance to go to Camp Corona. Okay. So tell me how my manager doesn't come up to me one time, 5th year, the final year of Camp Corona. And he goes, so listen, Cactus can't make it. We had call names there. Cactus can't make it. Ellie Mae can't make it. And Howdy can't make it. So do you want to go to Camp Corona? And I was like, you fucking asshole. Yeah, okay, I'll go. I went. Nobody knew it was going to be the last one. And it was fucking so much fun. And you know why I got to go? Because 3 people pulled pussy and decided not to go. Well, one chick was pregnant. One guy had exams and the other one, I don't know, she just got a fucking boyfriend or something. And I was like, you suck. And it was all my gain. You know, the last one standing, you know, when everybody gets picked for the baseball teams, I'm still there. But you didn't give up. So fucking right. You waited for the right thing. And that's why when it happens really quick because you've been waiting for it forever that you don't even really realize it's there. You go for it and you're like, seriously? I got it? Yeah, bitch, you got it. So congratulations on whatever this was about, okay? Because that seems like, I don't know, kind of pretty badass. Like when you're meant for something and you follow your instincts, then you meet your fate, right? Like, I mean, you can't say it any other way as in you tried and you might have failed a lot, but failure doesn't mean to quit. Failure just means you have to think of a different way to do it. That's all that fucking means, right? Yo, it's usually for people on the live, okay? It's a weird thing when I go live. It's about the people in the live. That's why I can't just do one reading because I have to do multiple ones because the live, people in the live change, right? Really quickly. And then the energy changes and then the whole reading changes. Yeah. So you are just beginning your journey with us, Virgo sun. Okay. Pamela has been with me for like 7 years. She was with me in my other tarot channel that I had on YouTube. So Pam has been around for, and she's like me calling her Pamela. Even though I don't know why her name says Pamela, then I try to tell her to just change it to Pam and she won't. Sorry, I keep pointing my finger, but that's because your name is right there. Pam's been with me forever. And she's had the same profile picture on YouTube for 7 years. But we never met each other. Cheers, buddy. We're only cyber friends. 7 years, though, is a long... Maybe, I don't know. How long do you think it's been since my last channel? Like, I was trying to figure that out the other day. Maybe 5 years? I was thinking maybe 5 years, but then I thought, well, fuck, was it 6 years? Because now I've done this channel for 2, and I let the other channel go for a solid 4 years. So, and I don't even fucking know how you found me. That was creepy too. Oh, I think I used Moonshine again. That's why, because Moonshine was the first one too. Moonshine was my call name at Lone Star, clearly. I was telling one of the managers the other day that I still use my call name, and he was like, I'm like, listen, I don't fucking care if you call me a loser. I'm going to be Moonshine for the rest of my goddamn life. That's what I thought too. I thought 7 years, but I thought that was too long. I don't know. Anyway, 6, 7 fucking cheers, bitch. It's been a long ass time. That's for sure. That's like my longest relationship in the last 20 years. is with you. And I don't even know who you are. It's like a one-sided relationship, you and I. It is meant to be. And you never gave up. That's what I mean. If you join this channel, you're one of the few that never fucking give up. Okay? Never. I still talk to my ex-boyfriends who don't talk to me back. I'm like, you think I'm going to give up? I won't. And you think I have shame? I don't. Okay? I know what I look like naked. And I remember vaguely what you look like naked too. As long as a lot of my exes have stayed in shape too, so I'm like, that doesn't help. So a lot of them have kids though, but who gives a fuck? At this point in time, I can't believe I don't have kids, but I never really wanted them. I'm kind of crazy, but I'll be a good stepmom because I'm awesome. You should ask my snakes. They adore me. I got you. Okay. I'm going to do one more reading. Oh my God. Virgo sun. Look what's sitting in my lap. The Cujo card. I didn't know that was there. Did you know? Did you guys see that? I didn't see that. I'm looking at you, so I'm not. How fucking weird is that? Talk about dog walker. Yeah, well, you're here for life now. We've got you for life now. Always. I can't even go to Walmart without getting high. I can't go anywhere without getting high. My sister gets very uncomfortable. And now that I'm in the car, I take my vape with me too. I can't not smoke weed like all day, every day. I get it, alcoholics, okay? I'm fucking really weird in public. But I could also stand on a stage and not give a fuck. So it's really weird, you know? I'm weird in small groups, I think, sometimes. They can get overwhelming. Okay, this is weird. This like made me shut up right away. This is a hush tarot, and it literally hushed me quick. Okay, this is really weird. This seems like somebody who is like up and down about their feelings towards something. They don't know how to feel about something, but they have to see it for themselves. So because they don't really care about what they find, like, you know, when they say, like, if you think somebody's cheating, hey, random, if they think someone's cheating or something, there's those people that just won't care because secretly they're running their own kind of secret operation anyways. So why give a shit about what your spouse is doing? Just be happy that your spouse is keeping busy. But the people who are the committed ones will be like, what's going on here? I don't like the smell of the air around you, because they know something's wrong, right? So I think somebody went looking for something, unaware of what they would find. It's the mourning moon, so whatever it is that you found is gonna make you mourn, okay? It's like basically finding a death, okay? because you can't come back from it. Some things you can't come back from with people, okay? And these things include when people are damaged beyond your repair. Maybe not their repair, but what you can do is done. You can't do any more. If you do any more, you're going to hurt the situation. You know what I mean? There's situations like that where you just have to back away from and go like, I'm not the right person for this. Okay, I can't do this. Somebody was lying about this person. I don't know who this is, but they're a King of Pentacles. And they got a little bit of money. And I think this person's going to this person's house. This King of Pentacles has their own house. They probably even live alone. And this woman, she went looking for an affair and she got one. And she's lying about something. And it's because she turned the tables. She did something, and then when it wasn't reciprocated, she went looking for something else. Regardless of the commitment. That's what I mean. Some people care that they... Some people care to stay in it, and some people don't. And it just depends what side of the fence you're playing on. If you're dirty or if you're clean. Okay. But somebody saw something. And let me tell you this story. Okay. My sister, when she was married, her husband, they were married, they were together for 11 years. Okay. They got married in their 10th year together. Okay. By about year 6 or 7, he would have just been a boyfriend at the time. Okay. Just completely checked out on her. Like, he wanted to make money, and so shall it be. Here comes 12-hour days. He checked out mentally, physically. He really wasn't there. And so did she. And if you're in a relationship, or if you've been in a long-term relationship, you know when somebody detaches, you do as well. And it's completely fucking... It's something you don't prepare for. It's because you're not looking for it. You're not looking to detach from somebody that you're in a relationship from. Why would you? Right? You don't get into a relationship to look to cheat, but some people do. Some people just see a wedding ring as a home, stability, somewhere they can live. It's not about the relationship at all. It's about what they can gain, right? She was cheating on him with a guy in Toronto. Do you know how big the city of Toronto is? It's huge. And I'm talking downtown. You can't even walk downtown in one day. It's massive. Toronto's massive. Tell me how she doesn't see her boyfriend's brother across the street. Luckily, this motherfucker is in another world, was on the phone. He thinks he's the most incredible person in the entire universe. So she just walked on by and he didn't even notice. I'm pretty sure they were on the same side of the street now that I think about it. And she shit herself because there he was in front of everybody, the mistress. And I think we called him the mistress. His name was Mark, and he played in a Nirvana cover band, and he came to our small town, and she met him, and they started banging. And so their journey began of sleeping together. And her husband could not give a fuck. That's what she was doing. And that's why she started cheating. She was like, well, if you're going to cheat and you're going to do this, then so am I. Now I'm getting that song Violin by Yellow Wolf. You played me? Somebody, when somebody plays somebody, it literally is. I don't know if that song is about cheating. I've read the lyrics before, but I love Yellow Wolf. So, I mean, he could be talking about anything, and I'm just like, hello, voice. I can't understand him very often. For one, he says things way too quickly. And for another, you can't read somebody's head. They talk in code, okay? But I'm getting that song Violin. So somebody played you for a fucking fool, okay? And they shouldn't have. And that's why you went looking for something and didn't care. Because you're like, well, whatever. If you fucking cheated, you cheated. And the thing is that her husband, then actually they were just about to get a divorce and they had their like monthly meetings or whatever. He was a fucking loser. Anyways, he controlled everything in her life. And he said to her, my friend told me that you cheated on me. And she goes, yeah, I did. And she said his jaw dropped and he was like, I wasn't expecting you to say yes. And she's like, well, I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not going to lose anything now. Yeah, I fucking cheated. And he's like, all right, well, thanks for telling me the truth, right? Sometimes why lie about it? If people fucking seen you, if they seen you and they know you're going to lie about it, really? Some people are full of shit though. That's the thing. So you have to do your investigation. You have to figure out on your own what happened. You can't just go by people because people lie. Okay. And another thing is if someone's cheating and you find out who it is. Oh yeah, look at this. I keep forgetting this card's here. I'm the worst at that. Emperor in reverse. I think someone's getting the boot. Okay. And that's why I'm like, man, you might just want to go talk to them. Like, why even talk to your spouse about it? If you know who it is, or if you find out who it is, I just go straight to them. They know who you are. Let me tell you, they know who you are. They're gonna shit themselves when they see you come walking in the car. But that takes a lot of guts. So if you're going to do something like that, I really do suggest bringing a buddy. Always bring a buddy if you're going to confront somebody. Hey, that rhymed. Bring a buddy when you're going to confront somebody. Because honestly, your friend will save your life. If this goes sour, you could be taken away forever. Okay? And that's just not fair to you. And some people can handle their shit in front of people, and some people can't. And if you're the kind of person that, hey, I was singing that song today. Hey, there's another Yellow Wolf song. I was singing that song, Here I Am. And I don't know what is happening in this song, but he's sitting in front of Mark Zuckerberg or whatever his name is of Facebook. And Mark says something about the way he looks. And Yellow Wolf wants to rip his fucking face off. And so he should have, but I bet you he had his buddy with him that said, no, sit down. It's not worth it. You have to have somebody with you. That's why people call lawyers, right? They just, if you don't have somebody you can call, call your fucking shrink. I don't know, call somebody and be like, call the cops. Be like, I need you to escort me to this motherfucker's property while I have a conversation. And it's going to get heated. Sometimes you got to say it, you know what I mean? Or you can use the phone too, but like the phone is so disconnected. You get that? Like, I know someone's waiting for a phone call. Awesome. But this is like, you got to hit this face to face. People are cowards. They will hide behind anything. You hit that shit face to face, you might really throw them off and tell the truth. You know what I mean? Whatever you did, fucking tell the truth. Don't be a bitch. Like, that's the worst. When you do something and then you can't even admit that you did it. Worst ever. Be strong. Because somebody definitely played you. That song is not leaving my head. Now that song just came. Oh, yeah, because the other one was, man, he's just jumping back and forth in my head. I got a goddamn disco ball in my head right now. That's not the right thing. What do you call those things? You put your money in? A jukebox. Oh, my God, there's a jukebox in my head. I knew that. I say that a lot. It's just like someone's just playing the fucking, and they're just changing the song, and then they change the song. But Spirit knows I'll say the song, so I channel it. But like, it does this all day long. I won't even notice I have a song in my head, and I'm like, this Christmas song came in my head today. I was like, oh my God, Whitney. I love this season. Like, I don't even care about Christmas. I just like the lights. I like Christmas lights. As you can see, I've changed my lights in my room like 1,000 times. This goes all the way up and over my head and shit. Like, I was born into this life for lights. I've been born in way too many lifetimes without string lights, and I'm fucking taking advantage of this lifetime of string lights, motherfuckers. All right? You will always see string lights in my videos. I can guarantee you that. I'm a huge fan, and this don't just come down because Christmas is over. These aren't Christmas lights. These are my life lights. I was also thinking about getting one of those things that project like Milky Ways and shit on your fucking... I got a bunch of shit drawn on my ceiling, so I can't really do that, but it's an idea if I move. I mean, I will move, obviously, one day, but I love lights. They're all around my house, too. I feel bad for my sister because I feel like sometimes she thinks that the lights are a little too much, and I'm like, I'm really sorry, man. You have no idea how many lights are in my house. I don't turn on the overhead lights. Ever. Fuck no. I use string lights, baby. Anyways, we're getting really off topic. But you know why? I think because the reading's over. That's the only reason why I do that. Somebody played you. And they're, this is the mourning moon. Honestly, I try to tell people November is an awful month for this shit, for betrayal. Because when that veil is this thin, we see way too much. Way too much. We can't see this well the whole year round. Like, that's one thing I know, like, especially come like the spring, that veil is so fucking thick that it's really hard to see the other side of life, which is why life is popping up in 3D, Life is severely lapsing right now, which is why the other dimension is so visible. Those motherfuckers are ruthless on that side sometimes. Like, that's why the demons came out, like, they will expose the people that they want to, like, ooh, look at that. So the empress we bury or the emperor we bury for the empress. So I don't know if the emperor is the cheater, but the masculine energy is getting kicked out. And the masculine energy is the person who is having the affair. And male or female, it just means they're in their masculine energy. They don't have to be feminine, and they don't have to be masculine to be in their masculine energy. Okay, so someone's getting the boot, and that's the thing is, I was wondering why this 2 of Wands stayed. It's because they don't know it's in reverse. They don't know where they're going to go. This person has no idea what's about to happen to them. Okay, when they get sent away, 6 of Wands or 6 of Swords. That's kind of fucked, eh? So whoever's out there dealing with that shit, I feel for you, because I had to, my ex cheated on me. And surprisingly, the same weekend that I cheated on him. I'd never been able to tell him that, but I cheated on him the same weekend he cheated on me, which I found out only because his friend told me. And I was like, that's what happened that weekend? And I'm like, that's funny because I hooked up with somebody that weekend too. And he's like, really? I'm like, yeah, that's really weird. I guess you just, when one's going to cheat, the other one just does too. Like, that's what happens in relationships. Like, yeah, I wasn't looking to cheat with this guy, but he just appeared out of nowhere. And he was like somebody I really liked for a long time. And I went like, okay, well, whatever. My fucking boyfriend's being a douchebag, so might as well fucking fuck you. And then I had to move out of his place. I had nowhere to go. I had no idea that he was just going to cheat on me and I was going to cheat on him. And then that was our end of our, 3-year relationship, just like that. Like, how the fuck do you know? And then until you know, right? So what goes around comes around. So always know, like I just said, if you cheat, you will get cheated on. And if you're cheated on and you've never cheated, I really feel sorry for you. I almost feel like you should just cheat on somebody just to get it out of your system. But that would suck. Don't hurt somebody. But honestly, I feel like, it just sucks to be cheated on. That's all. People don't say, how it's going to make you feel in the end. It's shitty. That's how it feels. It's just you and me, Pam. Everybody's gone. They fucking lie to me. They say that there's only one person in this chat or 0. And there'd be like 3 people talking. Like Virgo's here. I wonder if anything is still here. You're here. Saying there's one person. Like, why does YouTube hate me so much? Or make me look like I'm such a loser? When I'm not. I mean, I'll take the losers because whatever. I've always kind of been one, but actually, no, that's not fair. I won a lot of things in my life. I used to be an amazing track star. Like, I could sprint like the fucking wind. I used to always win first place. I used to swim like a fucking goddamn dolphin. I was so fast. First ribbons all the time. So I'm pretty good at a lot of shit. I'm not going to lie. So I am not a loser. A loser would not be on here. But why do they always make me look like that? Maybe you are the only one left. That's fine. You know, these nice long chats we like to have. Hey, Pam. I'm really glad I'm not in public right now. I'm only on public, but I'm not in public. I don't think I could handle the energy right now. People are going to go fucking crazy. I'm not out there. Thank God. Thanks, Pam. I really appreciate that. I'm not saying I'm a loser, but you know what I mean? They're making me look like I'm a loser. Maybe you are the only one here. That's the thing. But sometimes there are just so many people talking, and I'm like, how can you say there's nobody in the chat? Like, you know, YouTube makes me look like I'm a loser. Yeah. It's fucking electric, and like, people are gonna get mad. So just keep your cool out there, man. Keep your doors locked. Don't walk with those headphones on. I hope you're not walking with headphones on still. That is such a scary way. Even my sister, I was like, coming home from work the other day and she had her headphones on. I scared the shit out of her. And I was like, Courtney, what the fuck, man? What if somebody broke into the house? You're just freaking bebop, dance till you drop in your bedroom while we're getting robbed. We live in a very bad place. But she was like, fuck. Yeah, I probably shouldn't listen to my headphones. I'm like, we have a perfectly good stereo system in the living room. Why are you listening to headphones? That's so scary. And now she's rethinking listening to headphones with her back against the front door. Like, you're a scary movie waiting to happen. Just sitting in the dark with your back against the door and headphones on. And she's got those noise canceling ones. You know, those giant ones? She ain't hearing nothing. Drives me crazy. Yeah, you just said you weren't going to put your headphones on. Thank gosh. Don't put that hood up either. No hoods. I mean, two are fine because you can hear through tubes. But a woman walking alone is no joke. If only I wasn't so broken, I would take some type of self-defense lesson. But like my back is seriously fucked. I can't even lift myself. The nights. Yeah, good. Buddy system. It's not worth it, man. My sister and I share a car, and as soon as that sun goes down, whoever the fuck is going to work gets the car automatically. No fucking choice. No flipping cards. No fucking we'll flip a quarter. Nope. Whoever's going to work gets the car. I mean, I can drop her off and stuff, but no. Yeah, but those safe small towns, I live in a safe small town, apparently, until I found out I was getting broken into every day. Is any town really safe, Pam? I mean, how small are we talking? Like 500 people or like 80,000? I don't know what people's idea of small town is, because like my small town is 80,000, and that's not big, but it's not like the suburbs around that have like 300 people in them. So that's why I'm wondering. Right. The chat is so far behind. I have no idea what you're saying right to, but I'm going to take that as a good sign. Oh my gosh. Okay, I had to go. I made homemade lasagna tonight, and I wasn't hungry when I made it because I was too hungry while I was making it, so I ate something else. But I am going to go eat some lasagna because I'm fucking starving and watch a movie. So good night. Have a good full moon to all those people who are not here, apparently. And peace out, homie. Hope you have a great night. This was a really weird reading, so I hope whatever comes through for people in the ether, fucking rock on. Stay safe out there. And Jesus. Oh my God, no street lights. 33K. Oh. Okay, that's a lot of people. Oh my gosh, we've never done one before, Pam. I'd have to maybe see what you look like. Could you imagine? Well, we don't have to go live like that. We can just talk on the phone. But it would be nice. Anyways. I'm starving, Marvin, so I would peace out. Peace out, Pammy. Thanks for being here. And everybody else, entertainment only. Always remember, personal readings on. Peace. Have a good one. See you later. Namaste. Yes, put your crystals out.